Hey guys, and welcome back to Pineview. Right, so I did a couple of things between episodes. First of all, I made some of these hampers, and there's another one being made now, because the cotton cloth is taking up so much room in here that I've decided to start stacking them. And one thing I should probably do, I think I've already done it, yeah. I've changed the priorities on these hampers so that they stack properly. So this one is for everything else. This one is specifically for cloth. So someone will probably start moving this cloth over here at some point. Now, we didn't get a chance to name Shog, so I have in fact rolled Shog's name, and congratulations to Wicked Lady 87_DK specifically. You are now part of Pineview. Welcome, welcome. So, being that your name is Wicked Lady and Shog is a male, it's probably a good idea for me to reiterate again that it's kind of necessary that we ignore what gender characters are when I do this whole nicknaming thing, or else sometimes there's just going to be a total gridlock of who can and who can't be put into the game depending on who we get. It also makes rolling for a name pretty difficult because names don't necessarily convey gender. So there you go. So hope you don't mind being a guy Wicked Lady, but there you go. Alright, so I think I did a couple other things. Yeah, I made a wooden pallet to start stacking granite on, which is pretty important so that we can stop filling up this with a whole bunch of stuff as well. And we'll probably put a pallet in here as well for steel eventually, and so on and so forth as we need them. One for wood as well, probably. So, what are our goals? We're kind of waiting on gun turret research to be completed so that we can start heading in towards making a more advanced research table, which will require machining, carpet making, gun complex, no, tube televisions, hydroponics. Where is it? I want basic fuses and auto doors as well pretty quickly, but I am after the multi-analyzer. No, it's after that. One of these lets me make the advanced research table, and I'm wondering what it is. Do I already have it? I don't think so. No. Oh, I do. High-tech research bench. So we're going to have to start putting that in. That's a powered research bench, and it's also huge. So we're probably going to need to build a better thing for that. I'm thinking we'll actually build it like in here, or start digging into the actual mountain and start doing stuff with what we have stone-wise around here. It also gives our characters something different to do other than building wooden shacks. It also makes better use of our valley. And it also gets us more granite, because I think this is all granite. Yes, cool. So why don't we start planning for that? And to start planning for that, I'm going to do this. A 9x9, shall we? Some of you will get a kick out of that. I'll make a 3 wide hallway. And then we want to... so this is all wall, if you imagine. So we will want to remove plan for here, 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 and here. It gives us a tiny hallway, but a hallway nonetheless, because I want it deeper in here in case we want to expand off that. Actually, this is why planning is fun, because you can actually make provision for other things. If I want a hallway here later on, right, so we can build more rooms down here or whatever, we can do it that way. Because this would still count as under the mountain. We need to be careful about this too, because that is a ancient danger, if I remember it from a long time ago. So No, we don't want 7 by 7. We want 9 by 9. Incorrect. There we go. Okay, that's 9 by 9. So that doesn't hit the ancient danger, which is nice. And then we can think about building other things on here, but because we're going to be mining that out, we'll mine that out. Now, there is a danger to building things under the mountain, even though the mountain is highly, highly protective. It does have its own problems, which are that insects can spawn in there. Insect invasions are pretty bad, but they are rare. The deeper you are in a mountain, the more likely an infestation is going to happen. This isn't very deep into a mountain, so I don't imagine we would have a very high risk of infestation. We just have to keep our eyes out for it. But the spawning rules for an infestation are that the area has a mountain overhead. You'll see here in the bottom left, it says constructed roof. If that says overhead mountain, that's a spot which is capable of spawning one of those nasty aliens. So, I'm going to let things run. In fact, I'm going to speed them along because it's nighttime, and I'll see you in the morning. Alright, it is the morning and everyone is getting on with their day. Shaffer is being recruited, hopefully, eventually, and then we'll have yet another colonist join us. We'll have a lot of mouths to feed at that point, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll also have to start more closely working on clothes, because that's going to be a big deal. What else will we have to think about? As the colony grows, we're just going to have more to do. And I'm going to try and do a thing at this point. That thing is, I want to put embrasures next to the door, because that's something that we learned last episode. It would be handy to have some granite embrasures there. Looks like we'll have to deconstruct those. But that's okay. It's kind of unfortunate that we have to deconstruct them, but we will survive. There we go. Granite embrasures. Does make a bigger window for attack, but I don't feel like deconstructing all of this and swapping them all entirely. So we'll just have these 2 wide windows which we can be shot through, but I'm sure we'll deal with it. Actually, I'm kind of changing my mind about whether we will deal with it or not. Let's deconstruct all of it. We'll work on one at a time. Granite embrasure, wall, granite embrasure. You can do it. It's already turning nighttime. Day barely lasted. Wall. Hopefully, we'll have people get around to doing that at some point. I will see you in the morning. It would be nice to get another grower in the team as well, because as you can see, we're losing a lot of cotton to ripeness rot, which is what I'll just call it. Which is when the plant ends up decaying from being ready to harvest for far too long. And you end up losing the plant and all the resources that grew with it. Okay, that's finally deconstructed, so we'll... that makes that easier. Here we go. Hopefully, someone who has construction marked will get around to constructing, but I don't see any constructors constructing. What's going on, guys? We're all set to 2. Wicked Lady, you need to be set to 1 because you're an awesome constructor, apparently. And we wanted... everyone else can be 2 as well, I guess. Because we wanted to start freeing up the man's time so that they can do more research, which would be Really good. There we go. And in fact, while I'm talking about that, where are you, the man? You are right there. Oh, by the way, you saw that I double-clicked then. Yes, I have seen your comments. I do know I can double-click items and objects. I'm just a creature of habit and don't. Doesn't take that much extra time, so it doesn't bother me all that much, but there you go. And Wicked Lady, can you come pick up that shoddy tool belt? I also want to give you a hammer. Where are you? Where'd you go? You went to get some food, huh? Not quite yet. Sorry. There you go. Now you have a hammer and tool belt. Which means you'll be going super fast now. Cool. Nobody has started mining yet. That's fine. I think we have pretty much low priority in terms of mining. Who is our best miner anyway? A hare. I thought it was a horse. I was going to be really happy then. But it's a hare. That's fine. In order to get that animal over here, we'll set it to our home area. Mining. Right. Who is a miner? 5, 4, 4, 2, 6, 1. So Belgabor, basically. We'll put Belgabor on a 2, and maybe if Belgabor gets bored of cleaning, which is unlikely, they'll end up doing that for us. We need a torch in this room. By the way, despite torch lamps not being in the temperature menu, they do actually provide heat, which is a problem for coolers, but since we don't want our coolers to be too cold, it's not really a problem. But if I was to put a torch in here, it would start causing problems. We have a raid. Cassandra is onto it, and unfortunately, we have a couple of spots missing in our wall. Okay, a group of tribespeople from Brio Crucia Gabella have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Watch out, they appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. Where are you? You are north. So, I need you to prioritize constructing steel wall? Oh dear. Oh dear, I did, didn't I? Okay, that's not a problem. Just for now. Penelope, if you can have no master, that would be great. Can you stay to the home area as well? Rorax, you are drafted. You will come here. The man, you are also drafted, and you will come here. Curie, you will be drafted and stand by the door. Belgabor, you too. I forgot to give people guns after the last raid, which is annoying, but there you go. Hopefully, Wicked Lady will get a couple more, but it does not look like it, does it? Hey! That's a problem, because they're going to come straight through that hole in the wall. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's bad. So, I want Curie to be here. Murder him. Murder him dead. Go, Curie, go. Melee attack that guy. It's going much better for the disaster that it is. Okay. And go after them, Curie. Please. Thank you. You are wonderful. So, heck, what are you doing? Like, actually, what are you doing? You're repairing the wall. Alright. I suppose I can allow that. Well, you chose a really bad place to try and kidnap them from, because you are just gonna get shot. Yeah, there you go. Colonist needs rescue. Yes, they dang well do. So, who is our best doctor? 3, 5. Curie's out at the moment. 4. So it's basically the man. Man, I need you to rescue Curie. Please, please, please. And unfortunately, actually no. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to capture these people. I was going to just straight up murder them. But we can get a better reputation with these tribespeople if we capture them, heal them, and then release them. So that's what we are planning on doing. So hopefully... Yeah, there goes the man. Gonna help Curie. What actually happened to you? Because I would like if you were not missing any arms or legs. Looks like you got some cuts and bruises, but you'll be okay. Okay. Got a chunk of spacecraft which has fallen nearby. Where would that be, though? Is that it? Or is that our original ship? Because I don't think we deconstructed our original ship yet. But maybe we did, and I'm just misremembering. No, that'll be it there. Okay, so that'll be our original ship. That's nice to know. And Curie's back up, which is nice. You should be bed rest priority 1, and so should... I just keep forgetting that I have not set Wicked Lady's priorities yet. We'll get to that in a second. I'm more interested in seeing what you're going to do. You really gonna... Yeah, you are really gonna start doctoring people and feeding them instead of taking care of yourself. That is, of course, because being a doctor is greater priority than bed rest. We have a mad animal. A local raccoon has gone mad and will attack everyone it sees. You are there. That is fine because you are blocked from entering our base. I think the hare. Yeah, that's our hare. Whoops. Have we fully blocked this off? We have not. And I really need to make sure that I don't do the whole building steel wall thing again, because you'll see steel walls are actually kind of fragile compared to granite walls. Granite walls, which have 595. So anyway, how's things going? We've got some doctoring happening, which is nice. Once they are healed, we will of course set that as well. So we want you to be released. You can actually receive herbal medicine, I don't mind. Herbal medicine will make things quicker for us. Colonist needs treatment because the raccoon got in eventually anyway. Please beat up the raccoon with your hammer, because the hammer is actually a decent melee weapon. Yeah. Undrafted. And you are free to be picked up and slaughtered. And I should unforbid all of this stuff. Thank you very much. Oh, that's Curie's plas knife there as well, which we'll need to remember to assign back to her. But I am thinking we'll actually give people shotguns at this point. Got an awful pump shotgun and a poor pump shotgun. I don't actually know what's worse. Is it awful or poor? We can probably figure that out from the accuracy stat, damage stat, 20. 20. Okay, it looks like awful is worse than poor. Great. I could actually just figure that out also from looking at anything that creates things. Mental break berserk. Who? Whale the shaman. One of our prisoners has gone berserk. That's really annoying because they are in there with everybody else. I think, is it still Curie who's our best at melee? We don't really have a decent melee character, do we? Curie is our quote-unquote best, but you've also been through enough as it is, so... prioritize cleaning blood of whale. No, I want whale himself. I want you to... No. Why can't I arrest you? I actually have a prison this time, so why can't I arrest you? Never mind. We'll just let things happen between the inmates here. Schaffer should be able to sort them out. Yeah, there you go. Gary, can you prioritize taking to bed whale? Yes. And, can you... Yeah, take those people to bed. We have a solar flare, so we are out of power. Fortunately, our batteries aren't, though. It just means that everything is not going to run, which means our... as you can see, our freezer is already raising up to 13 because it's in the middle of summer still. Somebody got an infection. That was whale. Oh, great. Everyone's getting sick and hungry and horrible. Alright. It's morning and Snake has been released. But whale still needs treatment because he got himself so badly hurt. We also probably don't want Wicked Lady wardening. No, not really. So, yeah. That looks good. That looks good to me. What is everyone up to? What goals have we met today? Things we need to do is deconstruct these steel walls again. Great. We can leave these like this for now because I want to make sure that this wall is complete before we start doing this one. Since I derped up so badly there. Great, great. Granite walls. Thank you. Okay. And you know what? Just realised that I should probably now start having a growing zone for trees. I don't really care what it is. I think oak is the shortest. Growing time 30 days. Poplar 15. So definitely not oak then. Pine 20. Birch 20. I think the reason why you wouldn't want to go poplar is I think the yield is really bad. Do we have any idea of what your yield is? Growing time is 15, yes. The yield's little useful wood, yeah. So maybe we'll just go with like pine and see how that goes. And if the yield is terrible on pine, then we'll replace it with something else. Maybe oak eventually anyway. Okay. What are you doing, man? You're researching. Great! Perfect, because I was going to just adjust your work stuff to make sure that you actually went and did some researching. Okay, good. Something I want to do is I want to check out how everyone's rooms are doing. This is counted as a barracks, which is annoying because it should be a rec room. Why are you counted as a barracks though? Ah, it'll be because of these. We will deconstruct them. And now you are a dining room. Because you don't have enough of those in there, I guess. Dining room's fine. Don't mind it being a dining room. We get the pines starting to be planted, which is nice. You have a dull, impoverished, cramped... Ooh, cargo pods. Cargo... Words. What did we get? We got artillery shells, it looks like. Let me turn these off. Yeah, 6 artillery shells. I think more actually fell in the roof here, maybe? No, there's one. Artillery shells are actually kind of useful because we can make improvised mines out of them. If we go to security... don't have them right now. Here one was torn to death by a grizzly bear. Why do we have a grizzly bear in our base, guys? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Rex, what are you doing? You're gonna drop that meal, I'm sorry. Yeah, you already know what you're doing. Murder that bear. Murder it dead. It killed Hare 1, damn it. Poor Hare 1 never stood a chance. Alright, we need more than just Rorax on this. You are injured, but you are not ready to... The man, why are you still asleep? Get up. Get up and help Rorax. Rorax is in a bad way right now. Run, Rorax, run! It's a grizzly bear. Yeah, right. Rorax didn't actually take any damage from that. Can we tame this? Do we have some... We do have somebody that can tame the bear. So, you know, why not, right? It has a 2.5% chance of going AWOL on the person who tries to tame it, but that's cool. I don't mind that. If we get a chance to tame the bear. What is your taming chance anyway? Is there a way we can find that out? Trainable intelligence advanced, which is nice, I think. Penelope counts as advanced, so that'll give us an idea of trainable intelligence advanced. Yeah, so the bear will be able to haul, which is nice. Who do we have that is going to be doing handling anyway? The man. Yeah, that's unfortunate because the man is working on gun turrets, which are more important. Who's next? Valgabor. Yeah, why don't you take the time to rescue the grizzly bear? So it doesn't bleed out and die. That would be nice. We have an eclipse, which is fine because we have our wind turbine to take care of everything else. What am I thinking of doing? I am thinking of telling Curie to heal our grizzly bear. We now have a grizzly bear in our dining room, which is, you know, an untamed grizzly bear in our dining room. That's fine. It'll be an untamed, healed grizzly bear in our dining room. You were still bleeding out, though. You weren't properly healed. Oh, the man is trying to tame it as well, which is nice. 5.2% tame chance. That's not terrible. What is your chance of being recruited? 50%. Okay. Keep working on that, guys. Everybody is... Oh, we've finally got mining happening. That's brilliant. But, unfortunately, guys, this has been a bit of an in-between episode, I think. But we have got to that point where we need to close up. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.